You want to start on this side?
Yeah. Kizer booth. Blade Show Atlanta. We've got Addison at Kizer. He's going to walk us through some of these prototypes. These prototypes are way cool. Got a whole table of them.
Yeah, so this table, all of these designs right here, we're looking at designs with LF, and a couple of these are a collaboration. So this one right here, the Silver Wing, this is in production already, but we're looking at doing some different versions here. So, already we have, just kind of plain Jane, there's, the standard grind plus the compound grind, but then we're looking at doing a DLC version there. So, still going to have a lot of same touches. You have slots for the tritium inserts in the front flipper tab and also on the thumb stud. So, and that is all one piece of milled titanium with that honeycomb pattern there, which we're going to see that carried over in some of these other designs, but same.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so
the lighting is not the best in here, but I mean, yeah, that's why I'm going to bring them up closer to the camera. But yeah, that is. Now, the designer is, what's his name?
LF is the designer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just goes by LF. So, and so this one here.
That's different.
Yeah, this is a new one. Love that blade shape.
Yeah.
There. It's a little bit more aggressive, but it's got kind of a transition frag pattern here. So it's, you've got the frag grip where you need it, but then on the back it's a little bit more subdued. It still has the milled lines across. So we've got full tank, we got the anodized back spacer here, and then we have a thumb disc with a front flipper. And also, you can see they have the slot there for the tritium insert if you'd like to do that.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It's nice to incorporate something like that,
Yeah. So I struggle with thumb discs a little bit, but this one, it's pretty snappy. And then the front flipper, very easy to manipulate as well. So there we go.
Until you're on camera, and then you can't.
Right. So because you can't see my face, I'm doing it. Yeah. So, and then, so that one, and then we have a couple, there are going to be some different versions. This one I really like. This is the DLC coated blade, and then we have the blue anodization on, thumb disc, pivot collar, and the back spacer there. So a little bit darker design. I like that one. This Norcross here, this one is already currently in production, also designed by LF. And this is, this is the more premium version.
I think I've seen this. Has a picture of this been on your Instagram or your? Yeah, okay.
Yep, they've had some pictures on it. So
I thought it looked really aggressive.
We have some of these for sale here. There are some different versions that are.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the semi-serrated on both sides dagger grind. This one, it's M390 steel and carbon fiber overlays on the handle there.
Wow.
So there are some more budget versions. The nice thing about this one is, not only do you get the more premium materials, but also this version of this, this sheath here comes with the Ulti clip already installed.
Oh, okay.
So it comes with the Ulti clip.
Yeah, it's the ultimate clip.
Yeah.
And what do we got here?
This is the Defensor. So it's designed to be kind of an everyday tactical. So you can get some different grips on there. You got the ring on the back, however you want to hold it.
Yeah,
so,
super lightweight.
Yeah, so it is fairly thick, but it is, especially with all the milling and how thin the handle is, it still is very, very lightweight. There will be other versions later. Right now we're looking at this partial serration.
Yeah.
It is sharpened just on the one side, so no dagger grind on it, dull on the back. And we're looking at M390, and so there's, just kind of the standard stonewash finish, or bead blast finish on that one. And then there is also, we're looking at a DLC coated version here. So I prefer the DLC coating. I think it looks pretty sharp. No pun intended.
Yeah. Psycho. Is that Psycho? Or?
Psych.
Yeah,
Psych.
It's an E, not an O.
Yeah, so this is the Val song that we're looking at. This one has the milled lines on the blade, kind of a compound reverse modified Tonto.
A recurve, all kinds of stuff going
on there. Recurve, modified Tonto. But we have the channeled titanium handle scales. We're looking at 10 pins here. It's actually a nice
looking design.
Yeah, running on bushings. I really like it, and it's very smooth. So super smooth on the flip. So and good sound too there.
Yeah.
Nice click. Oop.
Oh no! You're beating up the other guys.
Oh no! Don't put that in your video, please. Yeah. This one right here, this is one that I also am really liking. It has some similar touches to the Silver Wing. This is the Loopalia, and has that similar honeycomb pattern in there. It has a little bit more carbon fiber overlay that kind of obscures, kind of shows off. it also has some really nice pins that run along this back spacer here. So we have the anodized back spacer, plus those kind of channeled pins. So this one, we've got a compound grind there. You can see.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
This one's a little bit more compounded. This one's a little bit more subtle. But we go ahead and close this up here, and you can see front flipper and the thumb hole there. So now maybe I can only get the front flipper. So thumb hole opening and front flipper, kind of more of a slow roll on thumb hole maybe, but super snappy on the front flip.
Okay.
So, and then this one, it's a collaboration between Justin Lundquist.
Oh yeah.
Who is
Feist. The Feist 2.
Feist 2.
Wow,
Yeah.
Okay.
So working
I like
with
the
LF.
Feist. That's a popular knife that they did. Yeah.
You'll see here we have 3 versions. So we have some different blade shapes that we're looking at. We have a reverse Tonto, a clip point, and a hawkbill blade shape. We also have. The design's not totally finalized, so there's some different versions of speed holes as well.
And these are going to be titanium with maybe a premium steel of some sort?
Yeah, most likely M390.
Okay.
So front flipper opening, it's a titanium frame lock.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I don't know if that was probably not very good. You couldn't see that, I don't think.
No, I couldn't. I didn't get it in the shot.
So, yeah. So pretty lightweight, a lot of milling going on because you have the speed holes, but you also have milling on the inside. So I don't know if you can see that too well, but there is quite a bit of milling in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
it's light, super light.
Yeah, super light. And so this one, it's the collaboration between Justin Lundquist and LF. So.
Oh, okay. Both of them are going to get together on that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to me because now that I'm on camera, I'm having a hard time with the front flip.
See, it's the curse of the camera.
Yep. And so, and then this is the Pioneer, which this version is out already. This version, we have it's aluminum and micarta overlays, but then with titanium liners and a steel lock bar insert.
Oh, okay, that's unusual, isn't it?
Front flipper and thumb studs. Yeah, I
so
aluminum
really with the titanium liner, but now we got to put a hardened steel in there because we got a titanium liner.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of both. But so then we're looking at coming out with some more premium versions. So this is a titanium bolster and a carbon fiber overlay there. You can see there it's got some anodizing on the lock bar insert as well. And then also DLC coated blade. So very smooth on the action here. I mean, just nice thumb studs. I actually really like these thumb studs because they don't have a lot of stepping, or they're not super aggressive, but they still grab pretty well. So
you got more prototypes than you got regular knives at.
I know.
50, isn't it?
I know.
Look at that.
Yeah, we're going crazy here.
Lord Almighty, talk about getting creative, right?
Yeah. So this one is this right here. This is the Shrike. Designed by Johan Jordan. And so this one, I really like this one actually because we've got the front flipper, thumb studs, and thumb hole, and so it is just very snappy, every possible opening. So we got titanium bolsters, carbon fiber. I mean, kind of flat grind on that one. I really like that shape. It's not quite, not a drop point, not a Warncliffe totally. But this other one here, this is the Mash. This is a collaboration with Kevin Johnson from Evo Knives. DLC coated blade here. We got a hollow grind, but the best thing about this one, I'm gonna get this one close to the microphone here. I don't know if you can hear that, but I mean, it just sounds so good. That ting. So I really like that.
I like the that shiny polished DLC coating this. It's cool.
Yeah, and then I also, this one we're looking at some purple and red.
Oh, that's that purple haze,
purple haze fat carbon. Yeah. So very lightweight, very fidgety. I mean, and I like the stepped button there. So love that one. Serpentine, a Jonathan Styles design here. You can see.
Oh, there you go, Jonathan Styles. You can see his design language on this one.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like almost like a slightly more mature version of the Milita almost.
Yeah.
Because this inlay here extends all the way down to the bottom. Still got some of the cutouts there, but I mean it's similar pocket clip as well. But I mean it is so stinking smooth. I mean you can see that great fidgety action, just smooth on the drop. The front flipper as easy as could be. Thumb hole opening. I mean, great design there. Now this one actually, right here, this is a collaboration, similar design language you notice, because this is a collaboration between Jonathan Stiles and Paul Monco. So we have some design elements.
Oh, is this Monco?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can see the blade
Jonathan Stiles and Paul Monco. Okay,
yeah.
Great. I just saw him yesterday coming into the hotel, yeah.
Wish I would have been there. Would have been a party. So you can see this, kind of more Paul Monco's design blade, right?
There.
But then that kind of triangular thumb hole, kind of
I
more
can
of a
see
Jonathan.
some styles in there,
Yeah. So no front flipper on this one. I don't know if that could change, but so thumb hole opening, smooth action. We got a little bit more milling actually here on this pocket clip. So you notice this one, it's kind of more, it's a little bit, this one's rounded, kind of more flat, whereas this one's got a little bit more beveling to it. So some more angles on that pocket clip. So
very interesting, yeah.
Great size for EDC too. This one, the Spitfire, this is a really exciting one. We're looking at doing some different materials here. This is Damascus steel, so you can see there's a lot of different layers in there. Beautiful design. This right here, this one is, I want to say, aluminum bolsters in wood inlay. There's going to be some different versions, so there will be some non-Damascus blades, there will be some titanium, there will be some aluminum, so some different versions that we'll do there, but very snappy action, very snappy.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty quick on the drop, so that one's an exciting one. Looking up here, we have this cannoli, which is designed by Severn. So this one is designed to be kind of a keychain neck knife.
Yeah.
Kind of a Kiridashi style blade, almost a little bit of a scalpel touch there too.
Yeah.
So fat carbon inlays, and it's a chisel grind on this one.
Yeah, I was going.
So I mean, you need a small thing, packages, whatever. I typically take a neck knife if I go on a run. Perfect kind of thing for that. So very minimal, very lightweight.
Yeah.
And still good pop of color with that inlay there though. That's the cannoli. This is the Quoll by Ben Tauber, is the designer here. So this one, it also has the thumb disc opener on it, but you can see it's a little bit more oversized on that thumb disc. So flat grind on that one. We got some different inlays that we're going to do. This one, it's kind of a blue fat, kind of hazy fat carbon inlay. Front flipper as well. So.
Okay.
This one is.
I thought we've seen the Cyclone before, didn't we? Was it around there or no? Not yet. Okay.
Possible that maybe a different prototype version.
Yeah,
but
I think it's
so
got some.
James Lowe is a designer here. He designed the Huntsman, which a lot of people probably know.
Oh, James Lowe. Yeah, from Australia. Yeah, he's a buddy of mine. Yeah, he's a friend of mine.
Australian gentleman. So this one, the Cyclone, I mean, you can see got kind of a wicked trailing point here, and flipper opening on this one. So snappy. Very buttery smooth on the close there. Like I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way so that I don't get myself.
Yeah, why don't you? Hold on. Let me.
Give that a shot.
Hey, Lowe, I got your knife over here. Over here. Yeah, I mean he'll like this. He'll get a kick out of this.
Yeah. So I love the kind
I don't know that he's got this in his hand yet. I mean, it's prototype, so who knows, right?
Yeah. So really like the carbon fiber.
It feels light. It feels like it should. Seems like it should be heavier than this, but this seems really light.
Yeah. Quite a bit of milling on the inside, and then also
James Lowe got a little cutaway in here, maybe for flicking, maybe. Yeah,
I can't quite get it on the reverse flick. Oh, you're better than I am.
Yeah.
So, and I really like actually that curve to the pocket clip there. So I think that's a nice touch. But in this one, same designer, but we have a thumb hole opener instead
That's
of.
Low as well. But wait, he's on fire, isn't he?
Yeah, the Jackaroo on this one. So
Jackaroo, of course.
Yeah. So we got fat carbon inlay on this side, and then the scale or the lock side. We're just looking at plain titanium there, but
way to go.
So, I mean,
now I'll tell you what, I'd be more favorable towards that one if it had inlay or overlay on both sides.
Like
I this does.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I can't guarantee that that's exactly how the production version will be. Since this is prototype, maybe that's something that they could add. But with this cutout here, it would be probably a smaller inlay just because.
But at least it'd give it some more symmetry.
A little pop of color too, right? Yeah. So I like that, the flat grind there. I mean, beautiful blade shape.
Let's look at this slip joint.
Yeah. So this one designed by Ozzo, and so this one. Fat carbon inlays, kind of more of a traditional shape and size.
And it's a slip joint.
Yeah, very snappy walk and talk.
So titanium, fat carbon, and maybe an M390 blade or something like that?
Yeah, I think we're looking at most likely M390, but let me bring this close so you can hear that. I mean,
I've been seeing LF show up.
Snaps right into place.
Yeah, I mean, well, Sean was messing with it earlier, and it was something that Azo was asking us, you like the walk and talk a little stiffer or a lot less? And this one here is less, and this one that you've got right there is the heavier walk and talk.
That one's a little bit more stiff. This one, I mean, let's see. I mean, you can see.
I kind of like the lighter one myself, but Sean liked the heavier one. But
I prefer lighter as well. I mean, you can see. I mean, you can hear this one. It's also, I mean, very secure. This locks right into place. So I like the that kind of clip point shape is a little bit. Yeah.
No, this is a more traditional look. This is kind of interesting. Yeah, that's more of a spear point to a degree or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, kind of spear point. This one a little bit more traditional, maybe kind of a clip point. So this one we don't have a name for this back one yet. This one up here is going to be called the Trestle. And similar handle shape. This one I think is just slightly larger. So this one right here, this is kind of more futuristic, adventurous design. It's called the Trestle.
The Zero, yeah.
Oh, sorry. This one's a Trestle.
That's a Trestle, yeah.
I'm mixing myself. I saw the Trestle card. Yeah, this is the Zero. So it's the blade shape is it's kind of a reverse Tonto. It's also kind of a modified Tonto. It's another kind of wacky blade shape that doesn't fit neatly into one category, but. So we got front flipper opener there. Yeah, again, struggle with that one. So this version, this is aluminum, but there may be some different versions coming. Designed by Maciel Torbe. My pronunciation's not great there.
Yeah, Torbe. Yeah.
Torbe. Yeah. So pretty smooth action there.
Well, that makes sense then. It's he does a very angular, futuristic kind of look.
Yeah, so a lot of angles. I mean, a lot of details too. You can see there's some kind of radial milling in that middle window right there. There's some lines throughout the overlay. So a lot of touches there. Even on the pocket clip, a lot of different angles going on there. So this one right here, this is the Draco, designed by Mikey Carlson, and I am a really big fan of the crown spine on this one. That's kind of a nice touch that we haven't seen on a lot of knives before.
Oh, yeah.
So crown spine, they got kind of a window opening here. So we got, I mean, you can...
Yeah, you can flick it that way too, yeah.
Flick that one, or the flipper tab, very snappy on the flipper. So I think the flipper sticks out just the right amount, and wouldn't actually stick out in the pocket too much with how it angles there. So, it's in the pocket, And then we've got some really nice milling along the outside of the titanium frame, or kind of surrounding that carbon fiber inlay there. And we're looking at full backspacer here. And then also some nice cutouts to reduce weight on the pocket clip. So this one, easy in and out of the pocket. Very snappy action. It's the Draco.
Let's skip down to this. Oh, that's the original. So that's been out, but this is a different variant.
Yeah, original
right?
too. So normally I actually have my original XL in my pocket. So
there you go.
I've done some customization online, but we're looking at, typically it was a button lock. That's how the original came originally, right?
And this is going to be clutch lock?
Yep, clutch lock design here. So these versions are aluminum with the Sagaha, the texturing there. But so we're looking at a few different...
Sagia or whatever however they call that.
My Japanese isn't great. But so we have this one, it's reversed, or more of a sheep's foot. We got kind of a clip point there, and then a Tonto as well. So a few different blade shape options there. You'll see it's easier to tell on this one. We're looking at a nice hollow grind on that.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
So smooth clutch lock action. Adjustable. You can make it how tight or loose you want the tension on the springs there. So that continues over to the original too. You're taking the clutch lock. looking over at some of these fixed blades we have back here, these are the Momo fixed blades.
Oh yeah, okay,
so
okay.
This, also a Kiradashi style blade. This is the smaller version that, you can see it's pretty lightweight. It's designed to be maybe a neck knife carry or smaller
that's
pocket
what it
fixed
would
carry.
be. It'd be a neck knife easily, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very, very aggressive tip
The
on that
Momo,
one.
you can see the Momo design there. I mean,
Yeah, I think I see the Momo carry over a little bit.
Yeah,
more
like
strong.
here
This is
and here. Yeah,
very
those
similar
two,
blade shape. I mean, it's almost the same blade as the mini Momo.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that one. This one has the carbon fiber on the handles. This one is kind of more of a prototype. It's going to have all the different holes there. So I mean, you could probably paracord wrap it if you wanted to, whatever. But really good shape there. We've got some different millings or some jimping on the back. So we got jimping right there, and then also kind of along the bottom, and then a couple spots of jimping along the front too.
Let's skip over to the bear, drop bear, fixed 3. This is really interesting right here.
Yeah, so the drop
that's,
bear,
of course, Azo design, which he's right.
Yeah, the drop bear 3
Walking around,
it's in the works right now, and so that one, it's designed to be kind of a hunting camping knife. So this as the numbers go up, the larger they get. So drop bear 3, this one G10 with the micarta inlay on it. So got both G10 and micarta there. That's actually, you can see it's kind of beveled inward there. So some of these, we're gonna have the
and
bevel.
then they get giant. They get freaking giant.
Yeah, the idea is if you want to do a bow drill or whatever there, you also
the
have
fixed 3, the fixed 5, the fixed 7. So is that a 7-inch blade? Is that why they call it that?
I believe so. I actually haven't done measurements, but you see, I mean, tons of jimping all along here. We got the groove, the full around the blade there too.
Yeah.
So we got a nice big choil. I mean, you could really choke up on this one, and you could. I mean, you can see that's pretty thick blade stock on this one. You could do some work.
Yeah.
You could split a log, chop down a tree, whatever. So.
Oh, is this Sheepdog Knives that designed this?
Yep. So Sheepdog survival knife here. Also, thick blade stock.
Chris Conway.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, also can choke up quite a bit. You've got a nice groove here for your finger in the back too that you could really lock in there. And so I mean, if you want to choke up like that, you've got a few different hold options on it. I mean, you could kind of choke up towards the back. Nice pommel on the back as well. Lanyard hole there. I mean, thick blade stock, very versatile blades. So you could chop with it, you could cut with it.
That's more like a real bushcraft chopping kind of heavy-duty knife. Yeah.
Yep.
Then we got bag lighter things rolling around here, right?
So
boom, 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 all the way down.
Yeah, a couple different versions of the bag lighter here, or a few actually. So we have some different blade shapes here. These are kind of thinner stock, a little bit more, maybe a larger EDC or a lighter camping knife. Hollow grind on those. We got the drop point there, and then the cheap split style blade there. And then looking back here, this one is a little bit thicker. It's got a touch of Tonto to it actually. So, but you can see this. I mean, comparing these two, this blade stock is
thicker
quite
blades
a bit thicker.
Yeah.
Also a little bit more definite on the pommel there. You can see that's a little bit more aggressive. So we've got some different possibilities here. Not sure which one's going to be the final version or if we'll do multiple versions. But you can see these are the, kind of the
like
darker,
a Tanto and a regular drop point.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Kind of the black DLC, carbon fiber, and then so thicker versus thinner there.
I like this dagger-looking thing up here, but I don't see. Oh, is that Hidden Agenda? Both of them are, huh?
Yep, Hidden Agenda. This one is actually currently out, so this one is available now.
Oh,
so
okay.
Two-tone, got almost more rubberized grip right there. It is a dagger grind on it, so you don't want to choke up on that. You got fuller down the middle, nice and sharp on both sides. You could put a lanyard on the back, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yep. This is
what is that? Yeah.
The Ivanki 1, 2, and 3.
Ivanki. Okay.
Yep. So also kind of thinner blade stock on this one, and then looking at getting a little bit larger as we go.
Yeah.
So you'll notice they all have a lot of jimping along the back. So really designed to be able to do quite a bit of work there. Locks very nicely into the hand with these grooves. This swell back here holds really, really nicely. So whether you're looking at the smaller version or the larger version. This one's a little bit more neutral, and then all the way up to the larger version. So nice outdoor knife there. And then looking at this Polaris prototype.
So there's a group right here, all the Polaris.
Yep.
And these Scandi grind looks like.
We're designing these to be bushcraft knives, and so you can see as a design here as well. So we have two different versions, two different styles. This one is a more true Scandinavian grind where it's sharpened on both sides. Okay. And this is a G10 with micarta insert on it. This one is just G10 on the handles here, black wash on the blade. And then these ones have a more interesting touch. You'll see that, similar G10 with micarta, but on the back here, this is more of a chisel grind actually.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's got some milling, some weight reduction in there. So kind of
that's different.
Yeah, an interesting touch here. This one has black wash fill in the milling as well. So
very interesting. Okay. I didn't realize they were chisel grind. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so these two are chisel grind with, it's on the sharpened side, it is still Scandinavian. Scandi grind on the sharpened side, but then flat on the back. So and these ones also have right here on this this beveled insert here. You can still use a bow drill or whatever you want to do on that.
Oh yeah. So
there.
your fire starter, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Hey Addison. All right, that's everybody. That's just the prototypes. There's the others way down here too. You know what I'm saying? Clear around the corner. There's Azo down at the end, helping out. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for being here. That was a lot of words. Thanks for listening.
It was a lot.